All right, welcome back for another week of NFL Pick'em. This is week 3, and we are missing a few people's picks, but Greg will go over that.
Yep, we're missing 3 people's picks, so we'll announce that when we get to that.
As we go.
Current standings. First place, Jimmer with 23.
Jimmer for that.
He's holding on to that first place.
Yeah.
Second place.
And he got real quick, he got that stupid game right.
I know, the Ravens.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have to give him his credit, though.
He did. And that was a close game. Technically, if Hilaire didn't fumble the ball,
Yeah.
he would have been wrong. But
Yeah. But
still first place, though.
Yeah.
So
That's all.
That's all right. That's all right. We still got time. Second place is Mark with 21.
Imlaw.
Third place is Brandon, myself,
B. Walt.
John, and Kevin with 20.
Jesus.
4-way tie for third place.
It's a cluster.
It is. That's the NFL for you. Fourth place is Andy and Richard with 19. And fifth place, last place, is Mr. Bay with 17.
Oh, my God, dude. I feel like I'm already out of it.
That's the scary thing with the NFL.
You know? Like, I'm probably going to start rolling the dice sooner than later.
I would consider that, but I will say, looking at least this week, there's some games where I'm like, I still
don't know. Yeah.
And we'll get to that, but it's like, wow, like I could go either way. I could either put me further in the basement or get me up closer to the penthouse.
Yeah. I just want to get out of the basement at the moment. That's all.
Yeah. First step out of the basement.
Get me the heck out. Get me in that cluster of everybody.
Yeah, at least be in the pack.
All right. You want to go over the picks we do have, though?
I sure do. So, like we mentioned, we have 3 guys that haven't submitted picks yet: Kevin, John, and Jimmer. So we'll go over everyone else's picks. And week 3 kicks off tomorrow night, Thursday, September 23rd, with the Carolina Panthers at the Houston Texans. This one's all Carolina.
Oh.
Carolina's impressed me thus far, very early in the season, being 2-0. I'm not sure what happened with the Saints this past week, but they kicked the Saints' ass.
Oh.
So, Panthers it is.
Panther Pride.
Then, Sunday, September 26th, Steeler Week. Cincinnati Bengals at the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Dang.
This one is all Bengals except for Andy and the Steelers.
Yeah, he picks against the Bengals a lot. Part of strategy is he knows that most of us are going to pick them.
Right, and he's not a Bengals fan.
Yeah.
You know, I legit this is not even a homer. I legit think the Bengals can beat the Steelers. The Steelers are banged up for one. The Bengals, if they clean up from last game, they can definitely do it. So
yeah,
let's go. Steelers week. Anyways, we have the Indianapolis Colts, the Tennessee Titans. This is all Titans.
Okay.
I think that's, I don't want to say a no-brainer, but the Colts are struggling and Wentz is hurt now.
Yeah.
Then we have the Atlanta Falcons, the New York Giants. This one is me, you, and Andy went with the Giants. And then Richard, Brandon, and Mark went with the Falcons.
Okay. I just don't trust the Falcons.
Not
that I trust the Giants, but
I feel like the Giants, since they almost beat Washington, is why I went with the Giants. And I thought Jones looked pretty good at quarterback.
Yeah,
so
he's rushing for yards. So.
Yeah.
And Saquon's going to get healthy and going again, I think, at some point. So.
I feel like Atlanta's getting
they're
worse
just
and
on the
worse.
decline.
So that's why I went to New York as well.
Yeah.
But they're 2-0-2 teams, so we'll see. Someone's going to get their first win. Then we have the Los Angeles Chargers, the Kansas City Chiefs. All Chiefs.
Yeah, I figured.
But I was also kind of wondering if someone's going to take that gamble because the Chargers look pretty decent, at least offensively, against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And then the Chiefs just lost. You know how people are.
Yeah. But no.
I'm not fully surprised.
Not yet.
And it's an Arrowhead, so. Then we have the Chicago Bears, the Cleveland Browns. This one's all Browns except for
Andy.
Yeah,
for sure.
Bears.
And I almost went Bears on that one.
I considered it myself.
But with Fields, they announced him being the first start, and I'm like,
yep.
And he's my guy, but I'm just like, they're in a transition right now. And the Browns seem pretty good. So
they're in a transition, and the Browns seem pretty good, and the defense is pretty stout.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I almost did, but I was like, and it's in Cleveland, so I'll go with the Brownies. Then we have the Baltimore Ravens at the Detroit Lions. All Ravens.
Oh, yeah.
I think the mixture of the Ravens beating the Chiefs on Sunday night and the Lions just getting waxed by the Packers on Monday night.
Yeah.
Is why.
Yeah, of course.
Then we have the New Orleans Saints, the New England Patriots. This one is all Patriots except for Brian and Brandon. And I almost went with the Saints.
Yeah, it was that was a semi-roll of dice because actually I wanted to pick Patriots, but like I think that's more my old school. All the Patriots are gonna win every week, and I don't think that as much this year.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like trying to remember Brady's not there. They're not like
Yeah.
You can pick against them now.
They're the average team.
Yeah, you can pick against them now. They're not gonna 90% of the time win. So
exactly. And I went to New England because in New England, I feel like they're similar to New Orleans, where New Orleans like they impressed everyone week 1, and then week 2 is like, which is the real New Orleans? So I'm like, I'll go with the home team.
Yeah,
but they almost look like a similar team to me now.
It feels like a toss up.
Yeah.
So
then we have the Arizona Cardinals and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Cards.
Yep, all Cards.
And they're fire, dude. They might be the best team in the NFC right now.
I know, that's why
They remind me of the Chiefs, but in the NFC.
Yep.
So that would be a fire Super Bowl too.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
No.
At all. Well, I like the Bengals in it, but
obviously. But yeah, for two teams I don't hate either one.
Yep, and just something different.
And it could just be a shootout.
Yeah.
Then quarterback.
Speaking of Super Bowls, we have a old Super Bowl rematch in 1991-92 season.
91-92.
The first Super Bowl I remember watching even now it's the Washington football team at the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, them Bills.
All Bills.
Yeah. We them Bills. We them Bills. I don't think that's the song, but
hey, take it over.
Bills Mafia.
We
them Bills. We them Bills.
You should jump through not this table.
No.
This table.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have the New York Jets at the Denver Broncos. All Denver. Yeah. Another kind of surprise 2-0 team to me.
Yeah.
But
I don't know what to think of them either, but they're 2-0, so.
Yeah, that's my vote, because I already forget who they played this year, but I don't think it's been anyone like stellar.
No, it's not like, oh my God, did you see who Denver beat this week?
Right. But they're still playing their schedule and they're winning their games. So
I ain't mad at it.
And then the Jets are the Jets, so.
Trash.
And it's in Denver. Then we have the Miami Dolphins at the Las Vegas Raiders. All Raiders.
Yeah. Kind of a weird one, too. I went with home team.
I went with the home team, and then your boy Tua's out. So like
Tua Tagovailoa.
I'm like, I'm going to go or Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And they
haven't looked bad.
Yeah. It's kind of a fun team to get behind this early in the season.
That's your boy Danny's team.
Is it Danny's team?
Yeah, he loves some Raiders.
Oh, so they're going to lose because it's Danny's team. Then we have the Seattle Seahawks at the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
All Seattle.
Yeah.
Not much to say there, except I will throw in a random sidebar that since we're also doing MLB pick'em right now, I'm trying to not say the Mariners and the Twins and et cetera, et cetera.
Oh, yeah.
So, just because I haven't
making that transition.
Seahawks and Vikings, right? It's just my brain's like, you always said this. So, anyways, here's the tough ones I was telling you about.
A tough one, folks.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams.
The Rams, of course.
This one is split of the ones we have picked.
Split City, Utah.
You, me, and Mark went with the Rams. Then Richard, Brandon, and Andy went with the Buccaneers. I'm still sticking with the Rams because they were my original NFC team I went with.
Yeah.
So
I'm just feeling them. I feel like they're doing good things with Stafford out there right now. So
yeah, me too. Well, they got an upgraded quarterback with Stafford. So
hashtag upgrade.
And it's in LA. So
Los Angeles.
I'm gonna go with that as well.
City of Angels.
City of Angels, and the Lakers. The Lakers. Anyways. So that's a tough one to me. Next one was a tough one for me as well. We have the Green Bay Packers at the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
For Sunday Night Football.
Not tough for me at all.
This is all packed except for Andy went the Niners.
Yeah, that wasn't tough for me to fuck the Niners.
Well, I would say the reason why it was tough is because the Niners are 2-0 at both East Coast games. Usually they struggle with, and they won.
Yeah.
And even though... So I don't think this, but the Packers had a bad week 1, right? But I do think Aaron and Aaron number 2 are on it.
On fire.
So, which I'm glad I have Aaron number 2 on one of my fantasy teams because he got me hell of points last week.
Correct. So I want to call out Rob Kleemeyer. Your Niners are going down.
Oh, old school. The random Rob Kleemeyer.
Rob Kleemeyer.
Lives in
hashtag
Cincinnati,
throwback.
but is a 49ers fan.
49ers.
The 40 freaking Niners.
How I remember that, I don't know.
No, but as soon as you said it, exactly.
I thought of him because he tweeted the other day. And I follow him on Twitter. So
we miss you, Robbie.
yes.
Then the Monday Night Football game, September 27th. We have the Philadelphia Eagles at the Dallas Cowboys.
America.
This one is all Cowboys except for Richard.
Ah.
I'm riding the Cowboys until I shouldn't ride them anymore.
Yeah, because America. This is a
I
flag.
think Dak.
Imagine a flag.
I think Dak is
Can you Photoshop in a flag?
a flag. Or,
American flag.
I know. This is best. Let's think of what Richard wrote on your dart thing. Anyways, I'm going with the Cowboys for because I think they're a bit more real than the Eagles.
Yep.
With that being said, I don't know who's going to win that division. I thought Washington going into the season, but don't know. I think the Cowboys have the best shot at winning the division. I think the Eagles are not quite there. Giants are doing what they're doing.
Yeah, Eagles impressed me, but
So, I decided to go with the Cowboys.
yeah, I think it's Cowboys.
And to win Dallas. Monday
And
Night
Zeke's
Football.
got 300 yards rushing.
I'll be great. That'll make me happy for fantasy.
All right, so and
That's
week.
That's week 3. Let's see if Brian gets out of the basement. Let's see if Jimmer gets kicked out of the penthouse. Stay tuned. So we have no idea what Jimmer picked right now.
No, you might have had some bad picks this week.
Yeah, I mean, he took gambles last week, but it's paid off.
Yep.
Some of them did.
Yeah.
It balanced out.
All right.
So,
Done.
Steelers week. Go Bengals.
Who day?
Who day?